This is the Hudson Harpoon Diver, a 40 millimeter spec-packed, shark-infested diver that might be Islander's most premium build yet. Hi, and welcome to this episode of Joe's Watch Show. Today, we'll be looking at the Islander Hudson Harpoon Dive Watch, a 40 millimeter premium diver with box sapphire crystal, a high-beat Miyota 9015 automatic movement, a fully lumed dial, and more shark detail than you realize at first glance. Islander calls this their most premium diver to date, and you can see why. The case is 70s inspired, the specs are stacked, and they've woven a shark theme throughout the design. From the dial texture to hands, bezel, crown, bracelet, and caseback. This isn't about bling or luxury vibes. It's premium in the sense of materials, movement, and features. Everything enthusiasts ask for, bundled into one diver. I'd like to thank Mark and Ryan at Long Island Watch for sending this watch in to the channel for review. Okay, let's take a peek at the specs. The case diameter is 40 millimeters. Lug to lug is 47 millimeters. A lug width of 20 millimeters. Case thickness is 12.1 millimeters, 13.4 millimeters, including the box sapphire crystal. Has a water resistance of 200 meters. The case is 316L stainless steel. It has a screw-down crown with a Lumed Islander logo. This is a first for them. Let's take a little Lume look. Pretty cool. The proportions are spot on for a lot of wrists. It has presence and character, but at 40 and 47, it stays very wearable. This could easily be a daily driver. Here it is on my 7-inch wrist. Very comfortable and pretty light considering it's stainless steel. I think it's the mesh bracelet. On top, you get a box sapphire crystal with inner AR coating. That alone pushes this into the premium territory for the price. Gives you that vintage dome look without sacrificing scratch resistance. Look at that distortion. Pretty cool. The bezel is a 120 click unidirectional diver's bezel with a curved sapphire insert filled with vintage style lume, color matched to the dial, and tucked into the blood red triangle at 12. You get a little hidden shark dorsal fin. Let's get a little closer. Lines up perfect. Check it out. Pretty cool. The grip is coin edged and easy to use. The action is positive and controlled. And that tiny fin detail is just a fun Easter egg with it being cheesy. This is where the shark theme really comes alive. The dial has a subtle shark repeat pattern pressed into it that appears when you tilt the watch into the light. The markers are shaped like boat hulls, pulling towards the center, and the chapter ring is a rope pattern that also takes lume, adding this glowing circle around the dial in the dark. It's thematic, but still reads first and foremost as a highly legible dive watch dial. The shark stuff enhances it. It doesn't distract from it. The name Harpoon isn't random. The minute hand is literally shaped like a harpoon. And the second hand counterbalance is a small shark silhouette swimming around the dial. When the hour and minute hands are 180 degrees apart like this, they form what Islander calls a shark harpoon, another little design detail that ties into the theme. Let's talk about the movement. Inside is the Miyota 9015 automatic. That's a big part of why Islander calls this a premium diver. At 2,800 vibrations per minute, it gives you a high beat sweep that's super smooth, hacking and hand winding, and about a 42-hour power reserve. Securing the Hudson is a 20 millimeter brushed shark mesh bracelet that tapers down to 18 millimeters at the clasp. Near the clasp, you get traditional removable links with screws. And the star of the show is a toolless micro-adjust clasp. The shark theme continues here too, and it's one of my favorite parts of the watch. It's that same repeat pattern that's on the dial, etched into the clasp, and it's even more visible here with great detail. I just love this. Why should the front of the watch have all the fun? Take a peek at the caseback with a redesigned Islander logo etched into the back. Instead of an island lighthouse, it's a buoy marker with, of course, a shark. And probably the most fun is the help shark in blood red for just a little tongue-in-cheek. The proportions are spot on for a lot of wrists. It has presence and character, but at 40 and 47, it stays very wearable. This could easily be a daily driver. Here it is on my 7-inch wrist. Very comfortable and pretty light considering it's stainless steel. I think it's the mesh bracelet. The Islander Hudson Harpoon Diver is exactly what I mean when I say premium Islander. Not dressy or fragile, but upgraded materials, upgraded movement, upgraded features, and a fully realized shark theme that's fun without being goofy. If you're an Islander fan, I know I am, looking for their most spec-packed diver yet, or you just want a unique shark-themed piece that still works as a serious diver, the Hudson Harpoon absolutely deserves a spot on your short list. And I don't know of another shark-themed diver out there to begin with. So it should be on the top of your list. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please like and subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of future episodes. Take a peek at one of the videos up on screen, and thanks for watching.